poppin' was Gucci. All right, so I have my food with me. And today we are get into the third part of the series of the brother and sister love. And yeah, and I'm getting my hair cut soon, so I'm gonna be like a little bit quick in this video. All right, so what we left on is they went to their lawyer. And if you haven't seen the first and second part, they're in the link down below. But before we start, follow my other social medias, please. Link below. Follow you back. Snap me, I snap back. Add me on TikTok. I do reactions on there, voiceless reactions. I do ranks and skits. Add me on Instagram. Going live every night and doing talent shows. So if you have talent, you can get your poppin'. Yeah, let's get into it. Basically what we left on is they went to their lawyer. The lawyer said that the police went to take their newborn child away, and not the newborn, but like their new kid away into foster care, and now they're acting a damn fool like they didn't do nothing wrong. I am sorry. Oh my, shut that baby up. Shut it up. I love the children, but not all that screaming and tapping and tick-a-talking. Shut it up. Are you hungry? Speak.
Dein Monat nicht, ne? Und sag mal, sind die nicht ganz sauber? Wir haben vorhin mit Frau Kalinke gesprochen. Ja. Da hat die zu uns gesagt, wir sollten doch dringend bitte hinkommen.
Wenn wir Nein sagen.
I don't understand why they're crying. I don't understand why they're upset. They told you wow. They told you not to have another child with your sister. What did you do? What did you do? You said, no. No, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you because I'm a dumbass. You said, I'm going to do what I want to do. And y'all not going to do anything about it. And guess what they're doing? They're taking that child away. Because y'all keep in each other and y'all are sister and brother.
Dann wird sie jetzt einen Beschluss machen. Die wartet jetzt auf meinen Anruf.
Sollen Sie mir was machen?
Was wir machen.
Girl, I don't know why you screaming and acting a damn fool when y'all knew this was gonna happen. There's no sympathy. There's no sympathy for me. This is no payola, no sympathy card for me. You have been canceled.
The emotional turmoil and moral dilemmas that can be caused by siblings having children are difficult to resolve.
Fallout would be that it could break up relationships, marriages, all sorts of things. And often you might hear that from, say, a partner, I really feel I'm losing my husband to his sister.
What the... Sir, if anybody ever told me what that woman just spoken, I would literally vomit. I don't even know how I'm eating right now without even, I want to vomit. This is so disgusting. This is your sister. This is your sister, sir. What are you not understanding? Are you dumb?
For Ron and his wife Mary, the obsessional feelings that Ron experienced after meeting his sister Doris. In the 7 months since he'd met her, Ron had sent dozens of besotted letters.
First of all, Why is this little old pretty lady still with this bald-headed, raggedy old man? If he is doing all this, sending letters to his sister in a romantic, loving type of way, like not like a brother and sister love, but like a wife and a husband love, leave him. If he is not giving you attention, not doing what he needs to do as a husband, leave him. Y'all act like y'all need somebody, but y'all need to realize who y'all is. Y'all are not nobody's pet or second best. You need to say, look, I got this thick, old 70-year-old, and guess what it does? It gets wet and it gets juicy. Now, if you don't want to drink out of this milkshake, I'll go find somebody else will. And I guess what, baby? The mailman and the milk boy been wanting to drink, slurp, and dump in it, okay? And that's what you say. And if he don't get his act together, leave him. Because, ma'am, what are you doing with this, ma'am?
We had met in the October, and the following May, Mary and I went over to Bermuda.
I think when we first went over to Bermuda, I completely really lost him. My interest was in Doris and Doris alone. And I think I was the one that was sort of left out.
Again. You're dumb again. I don't know why you would go to the Bermuda Triangle when this man is literally cheating on you with his sister. What's her name again? Mary? Mary, you about old as hell. I know you got some wisdom up in your head. Why are you with him? If that cooter is made for walking, and that's what it's gonna do. One day this cooter will walk on somebody else. Make that cooter walk on somebody's face. Stop playing with him.
And I must admit, I felt very.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
He's got a short memory. But I mean, I felt very lonely, and unfortunately, we were over there for a month.
She'd come in, I remember one or two occasions, she'd sit down and I'd rush forward and take off her shoes and put on her slippers, you know, and...
Sir, y'all both old and y'all was doing this. This is so disgusting. This looks so nasty. He's so damn happy to be around his sister. He looks like a weird looking bunny, and she looks like a child. I don't even know. So this was so, you look a hot mess. You look a hot mess. 95,000 years old. And your sister. Ha! Could never be me. Hey! Deliver, boy. That's what he needs to be delivered from this type of, because this is nasty.
It was just all embracing. My thoughts just seemed to revolve around her. I did feel it was somewhat unnatural. I mean, you know, not only unnatural, it's one of those taboos in society, isn't it, that you could contemplate getting physically involved with your sister.
It is unnatural. What the... You got married up. Mary, I'm gonna talk for Mary. Mary told me that she feels so, that is because she says she has a thick, juicy, glittering, you know, cooter. And it's like, why would you leave hers for your sister's, you know? Does hers stink, you know? Is hers not wet enough? Is hers not juicy? What is going on? Like, because me and my homegirl, if we can't go to Bella Noche's, where the hell can we go, you know?
And he, I think, was acting very much like a young fellow would do when he'd got his, say, the first flush of youth, if you like. And that was difficult because...
Was I acting like I was in the first flush of youth?
Yes, you were.
That's reassuring, you know.
Well, you were.
Yeah.
In the falling in love business, yes.
The fact that the fact that she's laughing with him right now confuses the enemy. Because if this happened now to somebody in this day and age, you cheating on me with your sister, this is going to be all over Facebook first. Because that is some Facebook. Facebook is for the rednecks and hood ghettos. Then it'll be moved to Twitter because somebody would screenshot it and be like, girl, LMFAO, look, I cannot believe what I've seen. Then it'll be moved to Instagram. Then a reenactment from Instagram comedians on TikTok. Then from TikTok, it'll be on YouTube, and somebody like me would react to it, get paid for it. Then Dr. Phil will pick it up. Then it'll be on Dr. Phil. And then, after Dr. Phil, then you will see Jubilee. Can people and normal people get together? Can they find a balance?
He'd sort of sit right close to her, almost sitting on her lap, and Doris was trying to get away, actually, and she just couldn't, but Ron just sort of literally sat right down close, you know, real close. And I mean, he'd fuss over her, sort of thing. I mean, the things you probably do for your wife. I mean, he doesn't, but I mean, he would.
Let me get this straight. So, his sister did not like him either. He liked his sister. Just imagine what that girl was feeling. Weird.
But Patrick still faces another 17 months in prison, and the probability that once again the family will be torn apart.
Why is this not going to prison as well? Oh my God, I don't get this. I do not like that. I'm all about equal. I'm all about the equality. She needs to go to jail. She needs to go to jail too. Period. She needs to send her to prison.
It doesn't happen too often that you're a criminal lawyer and you are absolutely convinced that it is totally ridiculous to send your client to jail, even though he did what they charge him. He did it, yeah, he did it.
Where's Annalise at? Where is Miss Annalise at? Because this little man from South Park, don't want him. Where's Annalise? Annalise!
Dr. Wilhelm's case is that Germany's incest laws discriminate against siblings because they deny them the basic human right to adult consent. He believes that if the case fails, it will show that the state can decide who can and cannot have children.
Sir! Are you serious? You're fighting for the wrong team. This is not love. This is foolishness. Yuck.
Very often, disabled children are the result of a relationship between siblings. This leads to a totally different question. Then we would have to ask ourselves, does society want that some people who want to have children but who have a higher risk having disabled children, that they are not allowed to have children?
Sir, you know what? The video damn over. I'll finish the series another day. This man just pissed me off. He gonna sit here and compare people, two brothers and sisters, having a child, and that's why you're getting birth defects, into somebody that has a high risk because either they're going through menopause, or they're old, or they're elderly, or it has a trait in their family that has it. They can't help that. These two brothers and sisters can. So you're trying to compare the fact that it's no correlation. You're trying to be problematic and bring up something that has nothing to do with anything. This is over here, and that needs to stay the over there in Derby City. Because you, my friend, are trying to manipulate the system in an incorrect manner. And I don't believe in that. You should be dethroned and debarred for that stupid statement, sir. I am done. What's up, what's poppin', and what's Gucci? We out of here, baby.